Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm here to bring you guys my SDL Week 3 game against my boy Insanity Fang. So let's get into the prep really quick. But before I do, like the video if you like it, sub for more, all the good stuff. We got Free Stray, Hydro, Flip Turn Taunt with boots. Just a nice fast pivot Iron Bundle to sort of set the pace in the game. And yeah, pretty standard Iron Bundle. Next up, we have this Toxapex with Chilling Water, Toxic Spikes, Baneful Bunker, and Haze with the Shukaberry. Um, his team is super threatening on the physical side with Blaziken, Conch Elder, Meowscarada. The team is super threatening. So we have this set to try to really just wear down some of those really threatening mons, put it in Iron Bundle range or whatever we need to put it in. And then we also have Haze to hopefully clear stats on a Blaziken that's setting up. And then Chilling Water is also going to block or lower the attack stat as an attack as well. So it just gives us a really good like blanket check to most of the squad. So yeah. Then we got Flygon here with Earthquake, Dragonclaw, U-Turn, and Stealth Rock with like a lot of bulk and a max attack, EQ, Dragonclaw, U-Turn, Stealth Rock. I think this is going to allow me to get the rocks up along with the T-Spikes, really get that pressure going. And then obviously we're going to be able to do a lot of damage with the super effective EQ, maybe a super effective Dragonclaw on something, and then U-turn out of there as well. Then we have Shaymin here with max HP and pretty much max special attack, Sea Flare, Giga Drain, Baton Pass, and Synthesis. So I didn't feel like I needed any other coverage besides grass moves, so I just decided to go with two grass moves with Sea Flare and Giga Drain, because Sea Flare's pretty low on PP, and I am playing into a DoD with pressure, so I think it makes sense to want to go with this direction as well. And then we also have the Tom Pass to get out of there. Then we have Iron Hands, Assault Vest, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, Volt Switch. This is just going to let us tank hits, and then Volt Switch to get us out of there. And then we just have an Ursaluna Blood Moon with Blood Moon, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, and Rest. Decided to go with Rest because I've been doing a lot of Healing Wish stuff with the Hatterene, but I don't have the Hatterene on the squad right now. So I feel like maybe being able to get back up to full with the Chestoberry is going to be the best way to handle that this time. All right, let's get into the battle. Okay, we're back in the battle, and pretty much you'll see everything that you would have expected to see. Nothing too surprising. I guess maybe the Skunk Tank, but yeah, nothing too crazy there. So let's just go ahead and start it off. Do see the Meowscarada into my lead Iron Bundle, and I just didn't respect Scarf, and my Iron Bundle pays for it. He just drops right at the start of the game, so that's not a great start. And then I go to hands because Meowscarada's not going to do any damage to hands, and we're going to be able to threaten it with big damage. Unfortunately, my Iron Hands takes the Rocky Helmet and the Super Fang there before it gets out, so that's unfortunate. We do force the Skun Tank out after the Volt Switch with Flygon, and I actually get some good momentum going here with U-Turn. But then this Deoxys clicks Calm Mind in front of my Ursaluna, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You can see me even say, yeah, okay, in the chat. And I quickly realize my way to beat this is going to be getting drops with Shaymin. And I only have limited opportunities because of pressure. But that's what I quickly realized I needed to do. Otherwise, this was just going to get out of hand. And yeah, so that's what I did. And we managed to beat it. I believe that was on my last Sea Flare. So you can see I have 0 out of 8 left on that. And I go Pex on the Blaziken. And then I go back to Shaymin on a Tri Attack, which is a wild click. But yeah. And then he spikes up in front of me because I have 0 out of 8 Sea Flares left. And yeah, I have double Grass Step, which surprises him a little bit. So that was nice. Able to get the Sandy Shocks for really not much. And then you see I just kind of play games here with the Shaymin because I feel like it's really done its job at this point. Especially if you like look at what's left on the squad, it doesn't really beat that much. It could be good for a hit in the conch, but Otherwise, it's not doing a lot. So I just kind of play games with it, let it stay in, do its thing, and yeah, basically just trying to next time I come in, I can have some momentum. So the Meowscarada is going to come back out and going to kill my Shaymin here, I believe. Or no, actually switch, um, saving that strong hit for the conk. And at this point, Iron Hand's gonna let it die to the Blaziken with it as low as it is, and it's gonna get the speed boost. That's a free Toxapex though, as it protects. I just go for Chilling Water, just in case it SD'd in front of me or something. Uh, Out to the Skunk Tank. I just Chilling Water again, kill the Skunk Tank, and now we're in a really good spot to be honest. Drain Punch into me. I Chilling Water again. Get a drop there. Then it EQs. Unfortunately, this is gonna pop my Shuka, but we get a T spike up, which is really sick late game, and I don't know why none of the hazards are showing on the field in this replay, but um, yeah, I do have a T spike up now, which is gonna be sick late game, uh, as I have this Pex that really is gonna be able to go crazy. I know this is scarfed into triple axle, so I don't really have to think about that really at all. We can just Chilling Water and make it take some extra damage on top of the poison damage. Pretty solid. And then we poison the Conch Elder. Chilling Water again. Drop that attack. Get the poison damage. Grab Baneful Bunker. Get some extra poison damage. And now it's really starting to rack up, and you're really starting to see that late game T spike take into effect as much as I wanted it to. And then we go back out to Shaymin uh, because we could save it, and it gets back up to full now. And I just go Pex. Can't kill Pex from that spot, and it just misses a triple axle. Wasn't going to do much damage anyway, and it dies to poison. Up comes a conch. Gonna Baneful Bunker on it again. It's a Drain Punches. Takes the poison damage, and I actually do go Shaymin here on the Drain Punch. Gonna get some health back, but not the biggest deal in the world really. Uh, Kind of stays pretty even. We're able to Giga Drain back out of Drain Punch range and do some damage and put it to where this next Giga Drain will kill. Unfortunately, it does have Mach Punch, manages to kill my Shaymin there, but we can just go back up to Pex and Baneful Bunker and get a guaranteed kill at that spot. And then Blazing comes out. He'd have to be like weakness policy towards the end maybe to win here, but yeah, it's not that. It's not that. So I just Chilling Water, drop that attack, get the poison damage and the Chilling Water damage, and really at this point we are chilling, as it doesn't even have EQ because it's SD and Protect on the same set. Really, that's the biggest problem for Blaziken. It's just like how do you fit everything? And yeah, you see Toxapex put in a bunch of work, but that was Toxapex's last game on the squad. But that late game T Spike really put in work for me there at at that mid game spot where there's only 3 months left. You might not, want a T Spike, but T Spike really ended up being the win con there, as I could really just outlast everything with Pex as long as I was going to do damage every turn. And turn over turn, T Spike allowed me to do that. Let me go show you guys my new team though before we get out of here. Okay, so the top of the squad remains the same. We still have Ursaluna Blood Moon, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, and Hatterene, all still the same. We have that Trick Room core with Iron Hands, Ursaluna, and Hatterene, and the Iron Bundle for like that top speed type of thing. But I managed to add Arch Halidon uh, to sort of give us another big hitter that can function in and out of Trick Room. Um, and like be something that can take hits, but it's not completely passive like my Shaymin and my Toxapex have been. So I think this is a big change. Gives me like also a better rocker. Cause yeah, I'm at a very good rocker the entire season. So I think that was a nice change to get as well. And then we got Tentacruel as sort of, the replacement for Toxapex, but it also gets Rapid Spin. Gives me much better hazard control here. And yeah, pretty much better hazard control. Not quite as passive as Toxapex, although, yeah, still 80 special attack, so it's not great, but definitely less passive than Toxapex. We have Concursion, who really just here for the Electric Surge in case I want to go like a HO kind of thing with Iron Bundle, Iron Hand, and Iron Jugulus, who's still on the squad. I don't think this is a new addition. I believe I had him from the start. So yeah, still in the squad, but yeah, Concursion's gonna let me do something with HO if I really want to do that, and it even has like some synergy with Archaludon to power Electro Shot, but obviously I'd have to do like Power Herb for that. But regardless, then I have P2, just a nice secondary Trick Rumor for the squad, and gives me another fat guy to take hits. And with the 105 special attack, it's not too passive, so that's nice. Um, it doesn't have teleport or anything anymore, which sucks, but still a solid guy for the squad. And then we add Groddle, just a nice little ground resist at the end here. And yeah, that's the new squad going in through the rest of the season. We are 1-2. I'll catch you guys in the next one.